Hi guys, welcome to my hashtag pawgustart video. I'm really excited to be sharing this with you today. It's my first page in my dictionary journal, so I'm really pleased to get started. A few months ago I did a peacock design for the deconstructed art journal group. I scanned this in and then reproduced it. This is it when I used it in my journaling by fives. This journaling by fives page isn't finished yet, it's got a few steps to go, but that gives you an idea. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this sort of design and then put it into my dictionary page. I'm not going to bother with gesso in the page because I've just done a little experiment off camera, and this was with gesso, this was without. Now I prefer it without the gesso. It's gonna be fine, you know, I'll still see the text underneath, but I'm not really bothered about that. So I'm just going to go put this into fast forward because I am going to do a very quick sketch. Right then, that's the very quick sketch, and now I'm just going to go for it with the pen and then rub this pencil out afterwards. This is a waterproof pen, so when I come to put on the watercolours, hopefully it won't smudge. I'm just going to do also inside, I'm going to do a few tangle patterns as well, just to make it look a bit more interesting, like I did with the other one. This one's a bit more fatter than the other one. It's a bit more on the plump side, but it doesn't matter. I did get the inspiration for this image, I think, from I think it was like a Pinterest page, but the plumage was all different. It had all flowers and things, so I decided just to change it up a bit and add some tangles in it instead. Once I've watercoloured it, I will go into it again with some gel pens like I do, just to give it a bit more of pop, so to speak, make it look a bit more pretty, for the want of a better word. I hope everybody's really enjoying watching these hashtag pawgustart videos. Last night I sat and I watched Cinnamon, well, it wasn't last night, it was this morning. I watched Cinnamon Cooney's jellyfish, and it was just really cool. My daughter would absolutely love to do that with all those blacklight paints. It looks such good fun, and she's so brave doing a live stream. Really brave. Right then inside, just going to do be really nice to hear if anybody else is doing any dictionary pages at the moment. I got into this, as I said, through on my other video, through Felicia at Mouse Potato Designs. She does the Fobonici group that I do Tangle Tuesday for. She also has a dictionary journal group, so that's why I got into doing this, because I been watching her videos, and she happened to mention that as well, and that's when I got into it, and that's when I saw this lovely dictionary in the shop and decided to buy it. I'm quite lucky really, because there's a local pub where I go, and they have lots of these second-hand books, and if you give a donation, they're like all stacked up where we sit, and you know, there's like all booths, and they've got a big bookcase, and whenever I go in for breakfast, we usually go in for a breakfast because it's nice there, and they do a nice vegetarian breakfast, so I'll go in, and basically you go in and I spend most of my time looking at the books that are on the shelves, and then you just put a donation in the box, and he lets you have the books, which is super really, because all the donations go to charity. Right, then I'm just going to do that bit there, the head. Now this bit I always manage to mess up the beak, and then I get frustrated with myself. Okay, that's not too bad. And then the eye goes. Sorry, I had to go quiet while I concentrate. I'm going to put some hearts on the top. Now I know that's not technically correct, but I just like to do it. There we go. And then I'm not looking for anything that's just like a bit of a doodle one. Right then. Like I said, this is my first picture in here, so I wanted to make a good job of it. I want to make a good job of all of them, to be honest, but a lot of people as well I've seen online are doing Bible. They do Bible journaling as well, which I think is absolutely lovely for people who are religious and who read the Bibles. What a lovely thing to pass down. They've got Bibles where they've like journaled in a certain spot, and they look absolutely stunning, they really do. It's getting a bit hard doing some of it because my eyes are tending to focus on the text and not on what I'm drawing. Right then, concentrate. So this dictionary, I think I've donated about £1 for it or something like that. So really, when you think about it, that's not a lot of money at all, is it? So it just shows that some things you can do for cheaply. I mean, this, you needn't really have watercolors. You know, you can just get some crayons, colour it in with the kids' crayons or the children's Crayola crayons. Nothing stopping you from doing that. Why not? You know, nothing stopping you from getting your children a dictionary and getting them to have a go at it as well. Just been watching Secret Soto's contribution to pawgustart, where she's doing butterflies. Oh, I love the idea. Super, absolutely super. And I'm definitely going to be doing that with my daughter over the holidays. Super messy and it's great. Love it. So thanks for that. I like it when I watch videos and it gives me a bit of inspiration. So thank you very much for that, and we shall be having lots of fun with doing some painting, making some butterflies. And I shall also be looking for lots of feathers now, thanks to Secret. And my daughter will, because she was sitting there watching your video with me going, oh Mum, I want to make some of those feathers as well. So thank you. I have another little budding artist in my house. My daughter's very creative as well. The end of those feathers. And then, what am I going to do? I'm going to do some more. I did some hearts coming off this. Going round on that one, so I'm going to do that. There we go. I'm really hoping the paint takes on this. It's a bit stressful. I've not done, as I said, I've not done this before, so I'm being really brave doing a video and not even trying it out first. But you know what? Go for it. And if I make a mistake, then I make a mistake, and hopefully people who are watching can learn from it and they won't make the same one. There's no flowers yet. What's going on? There's always flowers in my art. No flowers today, but there's love hearts, so it's everything's okay. I think that's all I want to do now. For now, and then I'm going to colour it in. Right then, let's rub this out. I watched Peacock the other night, talking of animals. Did anybody see that bread that man did? Oh my goodness me, he did a bread. And it was in the shape of a lion. See, all animal related, but it was amazing. How did he do it? I love watching Bake Off. I must put on loads of weight when Bake Off comes on, because all I can think about is making cakes and bread and pastries. As soon as the programme goes off, I'm like, oh, it just makes me hungry. I just want to eat. Right then, so that's that bit done. Now all's left is to give her a bit, well, it's probably him, isn't it, because it's the lad, it's the men that are the prettier ones. Okay then, so I'm just going to mix some colours up for this. Do people want to know what colours I'm using? Now, can I see the colours underneath? So if folks want to do it, they know what colours to use. See, I'm taking a few tips from Cinnamon here. She gives the colours, so I might do the same. Can make myself look a bit more professional. Yeah. Right then, so I'm using a bit of this Viridian, it's called. Does that make sense? Yes, it's Viridian. Right then. I can never pronounce these names very well, these paints. So I'm using a bit of that. And then I'm getting some blue, which isn't just any blue, it's cobalt blue. I'm naughty really, I should have cleaned off my palette, shouldn't I, before I started. Where are the baby wipes? Baby wipes are an essential in the craft room. Now, the reason why I'm cleaning, you'd think, why are you cleaning that with a baby wipe? Why not just sticking in the water? Because I'll keep the baby wipe, because hopefully I might make it nice colours, and then I'll be able to use it in some of my artwork. So I always have tissues to hand. I'm going to keep that green there because I'll use that, but these colours I won't use. This is just the this that I'm mixing in here is just with my watercolours. It's just the lid that come with them, but I've just separated it from the other one, from the paints. So now I'm just going over it with some tissue, which again, if you're really frugal, you could use that in your art as well, because sometimes they do get nice colours. So my baby wipe will go on my chair to dry, and I might use that again, and then if it looks pretty, it goes in the artwork. Right then, let's carry on with my colours. So I've got my, I'm going to keep them out, Viridian, and this one, cobalt blue, which I'm going to put in here. I think this is the blue that I want more than anything, because this is, yeah, this is quite a nice blue. Really technical terms there. It's a nice blue. Right then, and any more colours? No, I'm going to go in with those for now. Right then, I might need to go over the top of it. I'm going to water them down. Oh, that's a great start, Amy. Well done. Just splodge on it. Right, what I'm going to do to start with is I'm going to get a piece of card and stick that underneath this. So then if it gets too wet, it's not going to go underneath too many pages. I might not be able to mix this as good as what I've done the other page, but it'll still have the same effect. We'll see how it goes, because like I say, I've not worked on this dictionary yet, and all dictionary pages, you know, you could go and pick up a dictionary yourselves, and the page that you're working on could be nicer to work on than mine. It could be thicker, it could be thinner, you know, you never know. They're all going to be different. That's mixed quite nicely there. Quite pleased with that actually. It's nicer to work on than what I thought, but I might be kicking myself in a minute for saying that. Look what I found on my, look what's here on my desk that I never even knew was here. Feathers. I might be doing secrets ideas sooner than what I thought. Right then. Green now, I think. I'm just going to put some base colours down, and then I might go in and chop and change it about. Let's put a bit of green there. Well, let's use the proper name. What was the proper name? Got mine like a sieve. Viridian. I think I've got baby brain still. Got to get rid of it though, go back to work soon. Oh gosh. I'm afraid I've had maternity leave, 8 months maternity leave, and my brain's gone to mush. So I've got to go back into work. And I don't think I can remember how to teach. No, I'm sure I'll be fine. Right then. I may say though that I've really enjoyed my maternity leave. I love spending time at home with the children. Right then, if I could be a stay-at-home mum, I would. Right then, let's go into that now with a bit of blue, or shall I wait for it to dry? Am I being impatient? Yes, I am, because that's going to look awful. Let's dab that out. See? Nobody will know. Only the people that watch this video. Right. I'll do that afterwards. I'm bound to be able to work back into it. And if not, I'm just going to stick some gel pens on it. Right then. I think I might do a little bit of yellow as well. I've not done it in that one, but I'm going to add a bit of yellow to, what kind of yellow is this? Because it's not just yellow, is it? Cadmium yellow. I'm going to add a bit of yellow in there. And then I might do I'm not liking that at all. You know, when you put something down, you think, wish I hadn't put that down. So let's pretend we never did it. I'll make it look better. Let's not worry. Right then, let's get a bit of tissue. Dab it off. See, I'm in my craft room, everything's to hand, it's wonderful. The lighting might not be as good though for videos, which I'm a bit worried about, but I'm really sorry. But at present, really, I cannot spend money on lighting. It's just too expensive. So I'm sure people don't mind. the videos as they come. Right then. Oh, I forgot how relaxing it was just to do some watercolouring. It's wonderful. It's nice sometimes just to have a few things out as well, because usually when I'm doing art I've got loads of things out on the desk, whereas today it's just, well, I've still got loads out, but what I'm using is just minimal. Right then. Is it bleeding through? Let's have a look. No, look, I mean that's where I did the test, look, but it's not coming through the page. So that's quite good really, because on my Fibonacci it does, it's really quite bad. Right then, I'm going to end up with a nice drop sheet as well, by the looks of things. Right. Let's go into that. I am going to make 2 versions of this film, and I'm going to see which one people prefer. I'm going to do a heavily edited version where you're literally just going to get me painting, no commentary, and then another one where you get me talking like you are now, and it'll be interesting to see which one people prefer. Right then. This is, oh, I can't explain how nice it is to work on. It's so much better than what I thought it would be. It really is. Let's try this now. Let's try. I've just got rid of a little bit of the paint, so there's not too much on there. It's just so nice to work on. It's so much. I thought it'd be a real pain, but it's just not at all. Felicia's done some absolutely beautiful monograms as well for her dictionary. Absolutely stunning monograms, and I'll really think about doing some of those in here. Perhaps starting with the A, obviously because that being in my name, it's the usually thing that I'll practice other letters with, and it's quite a nice letter as well. Does that sound weird to say? It is a nice letter. I might be doing some monograms as well in the near future. It's getting easier now I'm painting it, because I can't really see the text underneath so much. I mean, I know it's there still, but it's not as prominent, so I'm not really getting confused. To go in between, this is intense blue, this is cold, so let's see if this comes out any different, and whether there's actually a noticeable I'm not sure. I think there will be a noticeable enough change in that colour. I really do. To me there is. Let's just mix it in with a bit of green, maybe. Can end up with some nice pretty tissues. Even if my page doesn't turn out right. Okay, okay. Let's just tap that out. And then I'm going to go, I want the heart a different, I do want the hearts red. Do you think it'll spoil it though? Yeah, it might actually. I might do them in gold gel or gel pen or something. A bit more peacocky. Is that a word? It is now. Right then. I need more or less like a background. I hate that green. green, gotta say. Weird, innit? I love the countryside, but I just don't like green. That's better. I'm liking that bit more. That colour wasn't here nor there in my eyes. Right then. Let's go for a bit of green. Put that in there. See, I say I don't like green. I don't like that green. That green's fine though. Right then. I think it's just the way I mixed it. It was a bit naff. Right then. Let's go into this here. I'm going to do go into this bit with gel pen as well in a minute, but if I can try and lighten some sections I'm going to, and the way I'm going to do that is just by adding a bit more water. Got to be careful because obviously it's not watercolour paper, so I'm going to add a bit more water, make it a bit more, loosen the paint up a bit, and then just dab on it, and it has worked. Not brilliantly, as I say, because it's not the right kind of paper, but it's working. I might have one more attempt. Right, I'm going to leave it at that now, otherwise if I start putting too much water on, it's just going to tear the paper. Right. And then I'm going to come back and I am going to put a bit of gel pen in and define it a bit more. Okay then guys, it's the day after. I've left this just to dry overnight. For no particular reason, it's just the fact that I was getting a bit tired, so I put it to one side last night and decided to come back to it. Right then, so I'm just looking for some suitable colours for gel pens, so I'm going to go for a blue, a gold, green, and I think I'm going to leave it at that for now, and I might use my black again as well, because it doesn't, sometimes I want to go back over them. Right then guys, I've just done a quick fast forward of this section, basically because I'm just going into what I've already done, just putting a bit of gel pen in. I use this just to give it a bit more definition, but unfortunately the camera that I'm using doesn't really pick it up very well. But I promise you that it does look nice. Basically all I'm doing is going around different elements of the picture just to make it pop a bit more. Right then, so what I'm going to do is on this side, I don't think I'm going to add any text there, but on this side I am going to make this look a bit nicer around the outside of the word Peacock. I'm just going to get some watercolours, move my sheet of paper or sheet of cardstock over and go underneath this page instead, just in case of any bleed through. I'm going to use similar colours to what I did last night when I was doing that side, and I'm just going to go round the outside of this word. Here I'm just continuing doing the wash throughout the whole page, just to make that one word stand out a little bit more and just to make the page a bit more colourful. I did turn over the page to see if there was any bleed through from all of the watercolours, but surprisingly enough it was fine. I mean, I'd still work with a bit of cardstock underneath the page, but it hasn't come through anything like I thought it would. I will be directing people to this picture as well for this week's Tangle Tuesday. On the Faux journalers, just to give them an idea, because I wanted to do this idea for the Faux journalers for a while now, so I thought, well, what better way to do it than to link my Tangle Tuesday into this as well. and then hopefully people from the Fauxbonichi journalers who didn't know about hashtag pawgustart will learn about it from this video, and then proceed to go and look at everybody else's videos, which I hope is what will happen. I'm happier now I'm covering up and doing a background. Perhaps I should have perhaps done this at the start, done my background first, but I didn't know how the paint was going to react. Got all these paintbrushes, and I'm now using this tiny paintbrush. That's a bit better, look. Oh, could do with a piece of paper on this side as well. I'm already thinking about what word I'm going to do next, because I've just absolutely loved the process of doing this. It's just been so nice to work on. And I hope that my Tangle Tuesday people like it as well. Just got to be a bit more careful because obviously that gel pen may react to the water. Then let's just go into that section. And this is the completed Peacock page. I've just taken the iPad down from the stand just so that you can see the page and how the gel pen has worked. I think you can see it better in this light. So I hope you've enjoyed watching the video, and that you go up to the search bar in the YouTube and type in hashtag pawgustart so you can go and see all the other wonderful videos from the Creative Arts collaboration. Thank you, bye.